What's good, everybody? What's good? It's your boy Flock coming at you with this Gaming Underground podcast, episode number 9, where you get your gaming news and opinions and all that good old stuff from console gamers and
the PC gamers.
All right, here we go again, man. Y'all know how we do this, man. We get into all these different topics, man. There's nothing heavy, a little bit light work this week. Start off with the co-host. Starting off first, co-host to the left, represent Baltimore, the Brandon Knight of gaming, Game Fanatic 386. What's your first topic there, bro? What's your opening statement? I mean, okay. Gonna do that. Move it over to the right. Oh, no. The Southern Tongue himself, represent ATL, Mercu 81. What you got for us, homie?
What's going on? Glad to be back with another podcast, and I hope it's a good one. And if you got a Chick-fil-A in your town, go get it. So that shit is straight crack.
And the
spicy chicken sandwich with lemonade.
The buccoonery starts.
Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. And I guess this time, man. Word on the street is that when he's playing 2K, he's listening to some good old Lovers Rock in the background. By way of Trinidad Tobago, Brutal Sim. Appreciate you being on with us, bro.
What's up? You don't know your boy Brutal Sim on the scene waking up, man. I appreciate y'all for having me on here, man. It's about time, cuz. You know how it is.
You know how it go, man. You know how it go. You know we had to get you on here, man.
Yeah.
All right, like I said earlier, there's nothing really too heavy, man. These topics is pretty light. Not a whole lot going on. The main thing that's going on right now, we'll get into the main topic right now. What's been going on, the hottest topic, the hottest trend in gaming right now is the Division beta. The Division. This game had a lot of hype and a lot of promise coming in. What year was that? Was that 2013?
2013.
Some minutes.
Yeah, all watched that. Some people were hype about it. Some people were on the fence about it. Other people were like, it's gonna be another this, it's gonna be another that. And I just want to get a couple people's opinions on it. If you played it, if you haven't played it, you can put that of course in the comment section. And before we get too in depth with that, everybody links to the channels and social outlets will be in the description. Also gonna be on SoundCloud, so I ain't forget to say that until the end this time. All right, so Merc, did you get a chance to play the Division beta?
No, I did not, because those bitches didn't send me a goddamn code, man. Fuck them motherfuckers. Fuck Division, fuck Ubisoft, and fuck everything they put out.
Man, I'm with you on that, man.
Damn. I kind of am with them on it as well.
Brutal Sim, man. What's your take on that? Did you get a chance to play the Division?
No, man, I ain't played it. Some of my boys played it though, man. How they describe it? They say it's a mix between Destiny, Mass Effect, Borderlands, and Ghost Recon. But that's not my game type anyway, man. That's too strategic, too slow, and it's on like a long ass game too.
You said a mix between Mass Effects, Borderlands, what else? Destiny, and
Ghost Recon.
That's one hell of a game and gumbo. That's one hell of a game and gumbo. And I'm not gonna lie, they told you wrong for what I've seen.
That's what they describe it as, yo.
Yeah, that's so inaccurate. But I can understand part of Ghost Recon. I don't see Destiny in it. I see maybe a tad bit of Borderlands, but I don't know. Yeah. All right, so Tick, you played it?
Yeah, I actually played it.
Okay, what's your impression? Right, and it's a PC, right?
Yeah, I played it on the PC, yeah. Okay. So if you haven't seen the video, I already kind of did an impressions video on it, but the game was alright. Like, I went in, wanting to hate it because it was Ubisoft. I automatically just don't like Ubisoft. But I went in wanting to hate it. The one thing I can say that I didn't like, though, like I really didn't like, is Ubisoft was Ubisoft, and they did what I knew they were going to do. I actually said this in a video when I put up that Watch Dogs video back in the day talking about them downgrading it. They did the same exact deal. They downgraded.
Was that the one where you had that beat in the background? I think I just watched that recently too.
Nah, I think it was the one after that. Like I did one right after that. talking about Ubisoft downgrading stuff.
When they downgraded the graphics, right?
Yeah. But it was like an article. Someone said that they already downgraded the Division, and I made a video about that. So yeah, they did. If you go back and look at the 2013, especially the 2014 gameplay trailer, and you compare it to, you know, anybody playing on the PC, because I have it maxed out when I did the video, and it's like night and day. Like, it doesn't look anywhere similar to what we saw in 2014. Now, like I said, I went into it already didn't like the game anyway. Like, when we first talked about it during E3 2013, like, I didn't even understand why everybody was hyped for it. I was like, it looked like a third-person shooter. Like, what's the deal? And they was like, yo, the graphics look amazing. Me playing games like Crysis 2 and Crysis, like, I didn't really see like amazing graphics. I was like, okay, I'm used to that. That's decent graphics. Okay,
right.
Cool. But you know, you gotta remember, this was around when the PS4 and the Xbox One was about to be released later that year. So, you know, people was all hyped because, you know, they didn't have those graphics. You didn't have a PC, you wasn't used to that. But like, I didn't understand the hype, but after playing it, like, it feels like a third-person shooter with an RPG, but it felt like they actually did it pretty well. Like, I actually was having fun playing it, and I was playing it by myself. Like, people say you gotta play with team, like a bunch of friends and stuff to have fun. I was actually enjoying it playing by myself. They got the little PvP zone called the Dark Zone, and you go in there and you can collect little items and then send it off on a helicopter. And at the same time, people can be in there and try to kill you and take your items and then, you know, put it on the helicopter and get like rare items and stuff like that.
That's the part where they call it, like, what they call it, going rogue.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. But I like a lot of people. Go ahead.
I said, was you able to have success in the in that zone by yourself?
Yeah, like, the funny thing about it, like, people was talking about, you know, you get shot at all day, they should have some type of way to make you realize that if somebody is hostile or not. Like, I didn't get shot at by nobody. People would just run up to me and they would either just be talking and trying to, you know, put that thing on a helicopter or whatever. Like, and it was like times where it was like groups of 4 people or 5 people standing out there putting their items on the helicopter and letting it fly off and didn't attack each other. The only person that attacked me is when I was shooting at some AI out there, and like, it was a group of 2, and they kind of ran out and helped me, but I didn't know they were there, and I thought they were the AI, so I started shooting at them. And when you shoot at them, when you shoot at them, after you shoot at them like twice, I think they'll turn hostile. It'll automatically make it so, you know, they can turn around and shoot you. So after I shot at him twice, I realized he was an AI, and I was like, yo, like, I got it on the stream and everything. I was like, yo, my bad, y'all. I wasn't trying to shoot. I thought you was AI. Homeboy tried to kill me on some dirtbag shit. So I turned around. He shot me twice with a shotgun or something. I was like almost dead. I just turned around with a pistol and destroyed his ass. And then took his item and then put it up on the helicopter. So it's pretty fun. There's some fun aspects in there. And they got sort of a little story going on. Like, they blocked some of the story off just because it was a beta. But like, there was some cut scenes and stuff like that. I wasn't listening because y'all already know I don't really pay attention to stories like that. I think The Witcher 3 is like the only one I actually kind of pay attention to the story. But like, half the time I don't care about story, but it did have some cutscenes. So if you're a story head, they did say they're going to have a story in there. I don't like Destiny and all that stuff. So it's looking like it might be a good game, but if you don't like the game and you don't want to support it, hey, by all means, don't buy it, because Ubisoft should get it for downgrading the game anyway. That's how I feel.
I for one didn't get a chance to play it, and I'm kind of like with Merc, with a toned down version of it. All I'm gonna say is they played me too. I never received the code. I was told that I would get it sometime this past weekend, and thank God I didn't hold my breath. So yeah, I did see some people play it. I saw Tick. I watched Tick mainly playing it. He was live streaming it most of the time, and me watching it personally, I just thought that it was a combination of some Ghost Recon, and to me it looked like Borderlands too, in a sense, because you shooting people and numbers start popping out of them. To me, that loses its realism right then and there. Like when hit points start hopping out, and then it seemed like a lot of these guys were bullet sponges, yo. Yeah, it was a lot of sponging going on in that game, man, and I didn't like that either. So to me, I mean, I'm gonna just make it short and quick. To me, it's like right now, I'm gonna have to pass on it unless they better make some type of ill type fourth quarter comeback, yo, between now and next month. Otherwise, it ain't looking good, man. I mean, I feel like that's one of those games that you gotta get day one when it comes out. Otherwise, you're gonna be like, you'll forget all about it and lose interest in it quick.
You lost in the sauce.
Yeah,
but nah, like I said, it had a little number stuff, and I compared it to Borderlands, but I actually like it better than Borderlands. One, because it's actually an MMORPG, so I really like MMORPGs. An RPG and an MMO is different. An MMORPG is a massively multiplayer online game, so that means not like you group up with people and y'all just go through the single player playing with each other, but this is like I can go out by myself and then some random people are out by themselves and they may see me in the world and they can either attack me or they can ask to group up with me or something like that, and we can all take on the same task. And that's what this game is pretty much trying to be, with a third person aspect. On top of that, the customization is a little better. You know, on Borderlands, you go out with a preset character, and the only thing you can do is upgrade your guns for the most part. While in this game, you can upgrade your clothes, your armor. You can actually create the way your character looks. Now, they had that blocked off because it was the beta. They didn't want you to be able to do that. But when the game comes out, you have full customization of how your character looks and stuff like that. So it was pretty fun. Like, the only thing I would suggest is, like, to get me to buy it, they would need to have better graphics by the time the game released. A lot of people speculating that the graphics don't look like that because it was a beta. But me knowing Ubisoft and knowing how betas are, betas pretty much generally is, you know, the game. That's pretty much what you're gonna get.
Yeah, it is.
Man, with beta, yo, like, I mean, you talk about graphics. It was people that was invisible in the game on it, right? I seen my boy Prophecy streaming, and it was people on there that was invisible killing.
Well, he playing on the consoles, bro.
It's happening on the PC too.
I ain't see it.
And people was complaining, saying that people were hacking the damn beta already. I'm like,
they did.
I'm like, man, that's some shit I just want to steer clear of, man. If it's gonna be like that, it ain't really that serious.
Yeah,
like, if you got people hacking a beta, what you think they're gonna do when the full retail game come out?
I know, right?
But
didn't Ubisoft say that they wasn't gonna do that anymore? Wasn't they the ones who said that they wasn't gonna show a game and then like have it downgraded later on?
Yeah, but that was kind of during the time back before.
And that game we looking at now, and that E3 trailer that we saw 2.5 years ago is something completely different.
Yeah,
that looks completely different from what I seen in 2013.
Like
it does for real.
Yeah, on the trailers, like you would see snow build up on the characters. At one point, you see the character wipe the snow off. The textures on his jacket and his clothes look better. The city actually looked like it was ruined. It had better shadow and ambient lighting effects. Everything was just better.
That shit would look like a PS2 game, you know, for real.
Yeah,
just to get the hype up, man.
So yeah, there we go. So anybody want to add anything in closing on this topic known as The Division?
It's still a fun game.
Yeah,
I'm about to say that. It's still, like, to be honest with you, it's pretty fun. If you get to play it, I don't know when the beta ends, but if y'all get y'all code before the beta ends,
it's done.
Fuck that shit.
I think it's done tomorrow.
It's too late now. I know they were talking about extending it. I did read something on it. They were talking about extending it like a day. I'm like, but that they like, try to ship out more codes on Monday, and I'm like, motherfucker, I ain't get my shit Saturday. I ain't get my shit Friday when I was supposed to get it, man. I don't want to hear that bullshit.
I don't give a fuck. Fuck Ubisoft. Y'all motherfuckers should have had that an open beta. Y'all some bitches.
You got it.
You play.
I agree with you.
Definitely
fuck with you, Bert. Hey,
I found my old Uplay username. I didn't even realize I had that name. It was like Cerebral Killer or some shit like that. I'm like, what? I'm like, okay. Yeah. Sim, you got anything you want to add in closing to that?
Nah.
All right, cool.
No,
all right, we'll transition over to the next line of news. NBA 2K16, they have this thing called Road to the Finals in the Pro-Am. Supposedly having a cash prize of $250,000. So attention all cheese balls. Attention all cheese balls. So you already know they calling y'all. I'm gonna let Brutus Sim start off with this one, man. What's your thoughts on this right here, and what you participating in it?
Nah, I doubt it, man. They brought out all the cheese balls, man. You right.
So for those who don't know, Brutus Sim is a big 2K player.
Yo, I played for the last few days. I've been in Pro-Am, and the amount of cheese, like, they got a new thing. Like, they got 3 people in the key stand up to take charges. And they always give you a foul. Not a charge, but a personal foul, man. Like, that's the new thing. And they got next new thing that 2 out of the 5 people quit, and you play against 3 people and 2 computers. So computer defense, you already know, perfect defense, intercept everything. You know, man, no. People man, it already started, cuz. It's already started.
Didn't they specify in that though, like everybody has to be in the game in order to get credit for the win and stuff like that?
But not for the preliminary rounds, I don't think. I think when the what they did was a preseason, right? Mm-hmm. So they're building up some points right now, you know, that will qualify them, and think it's all fair game right now. So they do what they gotta do, I guess. It's that serious.
All right. I know Merc and Tick don't really give a damn about 2K right now,
man,
so
fuck 2K. I'm on my Mercy right now, bro.
I'm just go in it by saying I think that the Pro-Am thing is fun to a degree, but some aspects of it is a joke. I mean the stuff that like he brought up when guys are quit, and then the computer players are just like, man, they are savages, yo. Like,
they're great.
You can't get around them half the time, and anytime you pass the ball, they automatically intercepts it or deflects it, and it goes right back to them. They just play perfect defense. So all of that is perfect. So I don't know, man. I'm not a fan of it. So I, for one, personally will not be participating in that. They can have that shit. They can have their little $250,000. But that's just gonna be dedicated to cheesers, man. That's what it's gonna be. That's what it's gonna turn into. It's just gonna be a cheese fest. You're gonna have 3 7'3" players and a couple of super quick point guards that blow past everybody in a big dumbass 7'3" players that block every shot, grab every rebound, and all that other type of stuff. So it's.
Well, I mean, after patch 3, that's the new point guard in the game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm old school, man. My point guard is 6'6". Everyone else is 5'8", I think it is.
They're doing a 5'9" point guard.
Yeah.
And so they faster than everybody else.
And they still dunking on
everyone. Yeah, and they still dunking on everybody. Yeah, I mean, I just recently played a couple of Pro-Am games with a couple of other YouTubers that I won't name, and we got bodied one game, yo, and I'm not gonna front. We got killed, and after that, I'm like, yo, we need to get some instant chemistry, yo. I'm not losing again.
I know,
so
right?
That's all I said. And we didn't. We made the next team quit. So I mean, it's that Pro-Am thing, man. It's hit or miss, yo. I like it, but that's one of the things, like, you got to get a squad, yo. And I'm gonna have to get on Xbox One and play with this dude Sim, because these PS4 niggas, I can't trust them. I'm serious, I can't trust them. So that's what it is. So we'll leave that topic alone, and we'll get into the next topic, because I know these other two guys don't give a damn about 2K. This Evo 2016 lineup. I'll get into the lineup, and I'll let Tick take the floor on this one. You got a Street Fighter 5. Fuck that game. Guilty Gear X. You got Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. You got Pokken, Smash Brothers Melee, Tekken 7, Super Smash Brothers Wii U, or whichever one. And you got Killer Instinct and MKX. What's your thoughts on that, Tick?
All right, so my only problem with that whole list, all right, is one, MKX. You know how I feel about Another Realm after that whole PC debacle. As you can see, anybody go against PC or don't do PC right, fuck them. That's how it is. So yeah, they could kick rocks. Nobody gonna be playing that game anyway. They got a small community. Nobody gonna watch it. Fuck them. Smash Brothers, though, which is probably arguably one of the most watched things on there. You know how I feel about Smash Brothers. I don't even think Smash Brothers need to be in there. It's not a realistic fighter in my books. It's a brawl game. It shouldn't even have been voted into the fighting game community, but whatever, it's there. I just find it funny that they have to have Melee and the Wii U version there. And it's just crazy that these guys cannot let the they can't play the Wii U version. Like, yo, if you're supposed to be good, you need to just go ahead and learn how to play the Wii U version. And let Melee stay back because it's old. Like, come on, son. Like, I don't know. But people like
Melee is a GameCube version.
Yeah, that's the GameCube one. It's got all the glitches and stuff in there that people call, real fighting game moves, but they're not.
Was that the one where everybody was mad when you picked what's his name, Meta Knight?
I believe I'm not a Smash person, so I have no idea.
Meta Knight? No, I don't think there's a Meta Knight in there, man.
Maybe that was a Wii version.
I was a Smash person. On GameCube. I ain't gonna.
Yeah, because I remember it was some players that they banned from competitions and stuff.
From tournaments because they were really good.
Yeah, you couldn't play with Meta Knight, and it was somebody else I think you couldn't play with either. That people didn't want you playing with. It might have been Mewtwo. I'm not sure. I'm not. I know
Meta Knight was in there. He was a beast. Whoa.
So all right, Merc, what's your thoughts on the Evo lineup?
I like the poking. I wanna check that out. Like, why you over there
smacking his lips and shit?
Cause
what's wrong with poking?
Nah, there's nothing really wrong with it. It was just that I was hyped thinking it was gonna be Pokemon, but it was gonna play like Tekken because it was made by Bandai Namco.
Mm-hmm.
But then I realized that Naruto and DBZ games are as well, and it plays just like the Naruto games, which I really didn't care much for. So.
Wait. So you thought it would have been Pokemon and played like Tekken?
Yeah. No, I don't know why, because I know they had a good.
I thought that's why they named it like that. That's what I thought. I've never even touched.
Yeah, they called it Poking, so I was like, well, this
I'm trying to imagine that shit now.
Yeah, I was trying to think,
you got Pokemon in there. They gotta have their moves and stuff. So
yeah, it would be like Smash. It would be like Smash.
But it actually plays like the Naruto games though. And that's what annoyed me the most out of it. But hey,
I don't know.
Whatever.
I'm a Pokemon fan, so I can't wait to see what it has. So
that Street Fighter 5 though, I'm waiting for that. And that Tekken 7. Though.
Yeah, that Street. I was watching some of that Street Fighter 5. Man, that shit does look good.
Watching it ain't the same as playing it though.
For me,
I know. I'm just saying it looks good.
Right, and they got some bum ass characters out of there too, like Sagat. But
no,
that's Tekken.
That's what we on. That's what we doing. All right, podcast over, y'all. I'm out.
Throwing shots.
That's some bullshit, man. All right, so y'all don't agree with the poking, and what else was it?
Well, I don't agree with it. I just was like a little disappointed that it's not like Tekken. It's more of like,
But what I do like is how y'all didn't have a similar opinion on something, and y'all wasn't like going at each other and making shit personal and calling each other faggots and all that type of
stuff. There's no reason for that.
We don't do that over here, y'all. But anyways, Brutal Sim, what's your thoughts on these games? Any of these games you're a fan of, or you looking?
Pretty much, I like Smash, man. I know I like Smash, but that's a fighting game. One of my favorites.
He likes Smash.
Yeah, and I used to love Street Fighter.
Yeah.
But I ain't mad at him though.
Smash should be there, man. But Tekken, I'm looking forward to that shit though.
Good man, you just saved yourself. Good job.
That's about it, man. That's about it. The Street Fighter being repetitive for a minute. Sorry.
I ain't mad at you.
I'm sorry.
I feel like Street Fighter is going. Street Fighter's letting Nas down this year. They let Nas down.
And I'm a Street Fighter fan, man. Yeah. I'm one of those people.
J. Cole song. Try to keep up.
Man.
And try to play with every character. But yeah.
All right, we'll keep it moving, man. For Tickstar getting in ref form. Sound like he's sizing up the coonery. Revving up the coonery right now. All right, EA announced that they will be skipping E3 2016.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna go first on this one, man.
You go first.
EA, if I dropped NBA Live 16 and Star Wars Battlefront boring front, battle flop in the same year, I would have my head in the sand somewhere too. Ooh. That's all I'm gonna say, man, about that one. I wouldn't want to be seen. I wouldn't want to be seen in public either.
You need to have DJ Clue bombs, man.
DJ Clue bomb. Which one is it?
So yeah, that's my. And then EA, they also got this UFC 2 coming out. The beta is out now. I don't give a shit about UFC, y'all. I'm sorry. And the fact that they got Mike Tyson on here is just so asinine. It's so stupid and pointless. Since when was Mike Tyson ever in MMA?
Here's the
Please
thing.
tell me. No. Hold on. I wasn't finished.
Go ahead.
Was Mike Tyson ever in MMA?
Only in the crowd.
Exactly. So I don't want to hear about Mike Tyson being in UFC. If you ain't got no fight night games coming out, please keep the boxers in boxing, yo. Right. That's all I'm saying on that one. Now, I'll swing it over to Merc, then we'll go to Tick. No, then we'll go to Brutal, then we'll go to Tick. So, Merc, what's your thoughts about EA skipping out on E3?
I don't know why they're doing it. I mean, they might as well just go because everybody knows they're gonna bring the same old shit like they always do. Like they're not gonna bring anything different, and I hate that they do have Mike Tyson on the UFC, and I kind of like that they have him on there. But I mean, everybody knows that the reason that they have him on there is just to sell it anyway, like they did Bruce Lee last year. So
gimmick, man, it's a gimmick.
Yeah, that's all it is.
I was
like
touching that for sure. Yep.
Yep, because I was like last year. I tried the UFC, and then like when I kept like getting people onto the ground, and you can't just jump on them and ground pound them, like they just turned it off of me right then. Like, and then that weird ass submission shit that they had, that was terrible.
Yeah, that was that.
So they still doing that one with the right stick where you got to kind of like go around in a circle and when the shit goes up and you got to be right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
I had that shit on that last one they had on the 360, man, and it was alright, but that was one of them games I got bored with really quick.
Yeah.
So
like when I play UFC, I want to get a motherfucker on the ground, just beat his head in, like all that submission shit on. Nah.
Yeah, that's you either a striker or you a submission specialist. You gotta have the counters for either or. And, yeah, I mean, I like I said, I think the technique sometimes is good on there, but sometimes it's overkill. I always been a fan of always say this saying sometimes less is more. You don't have to put everything in it. Sometimes you can make it simple and it can still be fun.
Right.
And EA, before I swing it over to Brutal Sim, I will say EA, another thing, if Plants vs. Zombies 2 is going to be the best game you put out in a year, something ain't right, man. Something ain't right. All right, swing it over to Brutal. What's your thoughts on EA, man?
Man, I think they needed to be there, man. They did after that year. That was a huge L. Like, they just keep taking L's, yo. They had to come back with something to pull back their supporters in, man. Like, damn. They dropped the ball in live, man. I had that I was gonna call it Fight Night. But I had it with Bruce Lee, man, and yeah, it was a gimmick. I played with it for a few seconds and then I got bored real quick. Played the story mode. It wasn't deep at all. I mean,
it's just fight person, level up, fight another person, level up. Go to the training session, the level up. Fight the next person, level up. Oh, I won the belt. Now you got to defend your belt. Go to training session, level up.
And after a while, they will retire you, and that's it. All right.
Pretty much.
But I mean, I had the EA access though. I got it cheap.
Okay. I'm just waiting on. I need this fight night, yo. Like this system's going on what, the third year now?
Man, it's been long overdue, man.
I'm saying we going on the third year of these newer consoles, and still no boxing game, still no fight night. Like Fight Night Champion, yo, that story was incredible. So I just need that, man.
But they needed to do it, man. But I guess they decided to take some time, recalculate some shit, man. They need to fire some people, probably. You know, but it is what it is, man. I ain't losing no sleep.
You heard it here first. They counting any less sheep over fucking EA. All right, Tick, what's your thoughts on this EA shit?
Man, I honestly don't care. Fuck it. But nah, I don't know, cause like they could easily like show Battlefield 5 or something though. Like I'm trying to see what that's gonna be like. But at the same time,
it better be better than that bullshit they came out with, that fucking
Star
that
Wars?
DLC.
Oh, the DLC. Oh,
No, I'm talking about that game they called Hardline. That shit was DLC.
oh that. Yeah. Like they could definitely should have came.
Y'all know the funny shit though?
What?
I didn't get Battlefield 4, right? So when I got Hardline, it was pretty good.
Hey, that's how it's supposed to work, yo.
I be sad that you kick yourself in the ass when you realize that game was trash though after a while.
But then I got Battlefield 4. Then I realized what all y'all kept saying, man, in those videos.
Right.
Oh shit, that's funny though.
But man, boy, that game Hardline. But yeah, like they don't really show much anyway. EA, like they normally just talk about like sports titles and all that stuff anyway. But like I said, I would have wanted to see a Battlefield 5 or something like that, or even a Medal of Honor, at least, something like that. Some kind of shooter from them I would have wanted to see. But at the same time, it really doesn't bother me too much because like all it would have done was got me hyped and over patient for the game to come out. So I guess they're gonna wait and show it or something down the line. I'm not sure, but live is probably dead because they only sold 8,000. That's bad.
Yeah, that shit should be dead, man.
That's
That
bad.
should be away right now.
Like it's really no way. Like it's like I always make this comparison. It's live is pretty much like the PS Vita to the Game Boy 3DS. It ain't gonna win. Ain't no way you gonna win. Like you can, even if you made live good, you still ain't gonna beat 2K. It ain't gonna happen because
they're juggernauts right
fan
now.
base. Yeah, the fan base is way
and
too big.
And
they're
it
not gonna
sucks
trust you.
because it sucks because 2K is just they so sloppy right now. But they just pretty much
exactly.
Like,
I don't agree with you though, man, because I think 2K supporters really know they don't have a choice. Like we're looking for some competition. So I would have got live if it was decent. It just had to be decent.
Well, the problem was I thought it was decent. It wasn't good.
I tried to have all the fun I could possibly have out of that game, yo. I actually played it, so
yeah.
I still own it.
I didn't like the movement. The movements was irritating the hell out of me, man.
Like why trade that game in and get $8 for it? I might as well just keep it.
Like, I just see it like with the Vita. Like I said, I honestly think the Vita is a better handheld. But it's not going to beat Nintendo's 3D, 3DS. It's never going to beat it.
As long as Nintendo has Pokemon, yo, nothing will beat it.
Right. And like I've seen people argue with it. They'll be like, it's got the best games. I'm like, what best games? It just got Pokemon. That's what y'all buy for the most part, Pokemon. Like, and the Vita had like a whole bunch of stuff. It had better graphics, better hardware in it. It did so many things that Nintendo didn't do. And let's take it even back even further. Remember we had this argument, T-Fly, with the Game Boy and the Game Gear? Game Gear was all around better system. But you got people like T-Fly to give that bullshit.
No,
I
don't think.
No, it ain't my batteries, yo.
That's all I said.
It ain't my batteries, yo.
All I said was Game Gear ate up as many damn batteries.
Yeah, that shit used to eat up some batteries.
I mean,
it had a 4-hour lifespan.
But you had
you got to buy a battery pack.
And those days,
got to buy a battery pack.
Exactly, rechargeable wasn't popping like that right now, man.
I had
coming out of pocket, man. You was walking up in the store like Radio Raheem was. D, motherfucker, D. How many batteries do you need for your Game Gear? 20, motherfucker, 20.
Man, I had two battery packs. I had two battery packs. But you know what, though?
Man.
Right.
But you know what, though? I wasn't colorblind because I ain't just see green and black the whole time. I could see colors. Plus, I could play it at nighttime because it actually had a backlight in it. That's why I killed them.
That's the problem. That's used to mess up the batteries right there.
Man, I bought a Game Boy Color like in 1998. I got it for Christmas, and I still was mad I couldn't play that sucker in it. I was like, I had to buy a little light thing and plug it on there just to see it. I'm like,
Oh, yeah, that little overhead light.
Yeah.
We went through some stuff, man. We went through some stuff for the Game Boy, man. I ain't gonna front.
I was like, what is this, dog? Like, I wish Sega would have stayed in the game because, God.
Man.
All right, I'm gonna ask this question every show we do until we find out answers about this. Anybody get any news on that game, Doom? Anybody find out anything about Doom?
I haven't searched any news, but I'm pretty sure I could find something.
They keeping that shit in the wraps, ain't they? That game ain't gonna never come out. That shit gonna come out when the Detox album come out.
Hey, but I know it's a Left 4 Dead 3 that was confirmed recently, or rumors about it being coming out.
It's just a rumor.
Oh man, I was all pumped.
I'm just breaking your spirit down, Tick. I don't know. I'm just making shit up.
But nah, I did hear, like, I heard it was confirmed. I thought, but if that's confirmed, that means a Half-Life 3 might come out though.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Oh,
all right. It's not gaming related, but the Deadpool movie. Anybody going to see that?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to see it. And I don't even know really much nothing about him.
Yeah, Deadpool is that dude, yo. He's a cult favorite, yo. Like everybody loves Deadpool. He's just grimy as hell, and he talk a lot of shit. So I'm definitely going to see that.
And you know what's funny? He became popular to me from when Marvel vs. Capcom 3 came out, and that's when I really found out who he was. Because I would always see him when I was like, who is this Spider-Man looking character with swords?
Right, that's what I used to always like. This dude look like Spider-Man. Who is he?
Yeah, I never knew
I had to
who
read
he
the
was.
backstory. When I found out who he was on the PS2 when I had I still got it. What the fuck is the name of the game? It's right here next to me. Marvel Ultimate Alliance. And he was on there. And then he was on Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2. He was a fool on there, like boss battle bitches and shit like that. He was always the one breaking the fourth wall and stuff like that. That's why I always liked him. He would just talk shit. But I'm gonna go check it out. Everybody saying they're gonna check that out. So that's cool.
When I saw on Marvel, bro, this dude spins and goes bang, 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 bang,
Bang, bang, right.
And
Bang,
then
bang, bang.
and one of his ultras was jumped in the air and pulled the health bar and smack you with it. I was like, nope. I like this guy. I was like, I gotta find out about him, bro, because I like this guy.
He like, are you recording that? What do you mean you in? Yeah, he go crazy and shit. All right. Bethesda announces EA press E3, not EA. EA is in my nightmares now, yo. Like straight up. EA E3 press conference. I guess we're gonna get some more
Doom news.
Maybe.
Doom.
Yeah. Hey, I just want to see if the graphics are gonna look like literally look like that. Don't pull no Ubisoft on me, Bethesda. Don't make me hate you. Don't make me hate you. Better come out the way it looked.
Yeah, I almost skipped it because that was the reason why I asked about Doom. I was supposed to get right into Bethesda, but I started talking about Deadpool, so that was my fault. Yeah, so maybe we'll actually get some news on this damn Doom game that we seen a year ago that looked so good. In my personal opinion, that game looked tremendous. But we've been fooled.
Spring.
We've been fooled before. What'd you say?
Didn't say it should be available springtime or some shit like that.
I doubt that.
I doubt that highly. If
that
game was coming out of the spring, we would have knew about that back in the summer.
That's what I'm saying, but that's what they were saying though. But
I believe it when I see it, dog.
Oh, no.
We've been duped so many times before, man. Like trust not one of my strong points. So
Spring of 2017.
right, they see this spring.
That's when it'll come out then, because you know where it's coming out
This shit
now.
gonna come out next generation of consoles.
Unless, well, shoot, look, off of let's follow off of Doom 3.
Yeah, that's a game you got to get for PC.
Because I know when Doom 3 was first announced back in the day, that joint was, what was it, like 1999 when that joint was first shown? And it didn't end up coming out to like 2003 or 4. It took a while for that joint to come out. So I don't know, but it looked like the graphics looked too good. And I do believe they'll probably come out with those graphics. I would have to give it to EA on this one. Even though we just talked trash about EA just a few minutes ago, but EA surprised me when they dropped Battlefront and it actually looked like the trailer said. Everybody was like, "That's not how the game gonna look. That was CG. I don't believe it's gonna look like that." it actually looked like that. I was surprised. I was like, oh
yeah,
my
it looked real good. But
Yeah,
this
he
go to
played
that.
that
It go this go to that whole
Graphics
adage
don't
where you
mean
say
everything.
right, well, just because you put syrup on shit don't make it pancakes.
Yeah,
That's
right.
and that's pretty much what happened. What they did, you can't polish a turd. So that's pretty much what they did,
Yeah,
man. So
that game was a dud. I'm sorry.
yeah, that shit was battle flop for real.
Like,
All right, oh my bad. Go ahead.
I was gonna say the only way you would like Battlefront if you got to be a super hardcore Star Wars fan. That's the only
Yeah.
way.
You know them.
I believe
them,
so, yeah.
Them fanboys, they can do no wrong.
Yeah.
They can do no wrong.
As long
But
as they can go pew pew pew, it's the best thing in the world to them.
That's how it went.
and that's exactly all you saw. That was.
I'll play that shit like, oh no.
I
no.
told you, man. That was one of them games where it was like, after 3 games, I was done with it. I'm like, I'm doing the same shit over and over, man. I'm getting a fucking headache playing it. So, all right, real quick, Super Bowl coming up. Any predictions, Sam? What's your prediction? Who's winning the Super Bowl?
I want Peyton to take it away, man. I know, man. I want to retire. I want to retire in a good position, man. All right.
Merc.
Yeah.
No, it ain't the Falcons.
Carolina. Yeah, I'm going with Carolina since Cam Newton is a Georgia boy.
All right. Tick.
I'm from North Carolina, bro. Carolina all day, man.
All right. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. I kind of see what Brutus Sims saying. When you're a fan of Peyton Manning, you want to see him go out on top, especially with the season he had. It was rough, and they still made it. That's tremendous. That defense carried them pretty much. But what I've been seeing is playoffs, yo. Oh baby, that's all I'm gonna say. If Carolina is remotely close to what Seattle did to their asses in the Super Bowl a couple years ago, it's gonna be a rough night for them because that Carolina defense is no joke. And Cam Newton, that dude wins every way he goes, yo. So I'm leaning towards Carolina, man. I'm sorry.
I know, man.
I gotta
Yo,
go.
I know, man.
I gotta go with the Panthers.
I know, man.
I'm predicting.
You know, as I said, it's only because I want Peyton, man. That's it.
28-16 score. 28-16.
But if he lose, shit, it's all good.
I mean, he should play one more year. How old is he?
He's like 39, about to be 40.
Oh, man, just playing your 40s. Man, there's been a few quarterbacks that played in their 40s, man. Look, he could play one more year. If they get busted, I just need Carolina to bring home a Super Bowl trophy. I don't want. We already lost it against Tom Brady in 2004, and I was so mad about that because our kicker wanted to kick the ball out of bounds after we didn't went up by how much was it? 2 points. And he kicked the ball out of bounds with like a minute left in the game. And of course, Tom Brady marched the ball down the field and kicked the field goal and won it with 1 point left. So I was so mad about that, and I wanted us to get a daggone championship. Plus, my homeboy is a Baltimore Ravens fan, obviously. I live in Baltimore. And he said the Panthers will never win a Super Bowl as long as we're alive. And I need them to win so I can just put it all in that man.
You're not talking about me because I'm a Ravens fan and I didn't say that shit.
Nah, so. not T-Fly. This is one of my homeboys I actually grew up with. You know, knew him since I was like 13. So, yeah, he said they will never win until while we're alive. They'll never win a Super Bowl. So, I need us to win one.
All right. There we go. All right. To wrap things up, man. PC news. Yeah. We actually got some PC news, Merc. Look at him. He don't know.
He fell asleep.
He don't know.
PC
Let me talk to
news?
somebody that's awake.
Did you really say PC news?
Yeah, wake up. I think he thought it was.
There's never any PC news.
Right.
Hey, first of all.
Hey, we just being real, yo. It never is. You said yourself, like, yo, man, it really ain't nothing to talk about.
I mean, unless you want to talk about MOBAs and stuff like that. I don't really want to talk about RTS and MOBAs, but I'm just saying though, like, yo, half of y'all games is made on the PC, so it's always news for PC. Dag on it.
Only thing I got is.
Well, let's talk about Mortal Kombat.
Man, I don't want to talk about Mortal Kombat. What that Mortal Kombat? All right, Mortal Kombat. This XL nonsense they got, where it's another season for the DLC. So if you had the season 1 pass, you having the season pass for season 2, of course, is not going to qualify. So if you had the season 1 like I had, where you got, what was it, like Jason Voorhees, you got Tanya, you got Predator, and what was the other dude named Tremor, and then you got like all these different skins for players, and classic versions of the characters of the first original Mortal Kombat players, you won't be able to qualify for what they got coming up next. Now, what they have now is they got Alien, of course. They got Alien. They got Leatherface. They got what they call them, Tribot.
Did we talk about this already?
I thought we did, but you said MKX.
We did talk about
We talked about this shit already. So
let's cancel that.
Yeah, cancel that.
Like I said.
All right. Anyways, like I said, I might as well finish it. You're not gonna be able to do it, so there you have it. Nothing really else to talk about. I'll get, like I was saying.
Now, what I was talking about was though how they.
Only thing is, only thing I have is the Star Citizen stuff. What's the word on Star Citizen, Ted?
Oh, it's I think you get a free week to try out the Star Citizen game for the PC. So I didn't really read up on it. It's just one of my homies was like, "Hey, yo, yeah, they got Star Citizen out. You can try it for free, and play it for like a whole entire week." So it's pretty cool. I'm probably gonna try it out because I've heard nothing but good things. Like I have people come to my store wanting to buy like expensive hardware just to fly their ships on the game. Because if you guys don't know about Star Citizen,
I was about to say
Star Shipperson.
Star Shitterson.
If you don't know about Star Citizen, I need y'all to chill out, bro. We're talking about PC games right now.
Let's mouth up.
He almost said Shitterson.
Star Shitterson.
I need y'all to chill out.
Oh, right. You got no teeth in your mouth.
Hey, see, I'm trying to be cool. Hey, but no.
Star Citizen.
Oh, man. Hey, can I talk, though?
Oh, man, my bad.
All right, bet. All right, so, yeah.
Star Citizen.
If y'all know about Star Citizen, right, you can actually buy ships on there and different types of ships and customize them to your liking. You can have little ship battles. You can fly to different planets. You can actually aboard other people's ships, and then you'll go into a first-person mode and have a shootout inside the ship. It's a really extensive game, and it actually is a very hardware-intensive game too for your PC. You got to have a pretty good rig to run this game at least decent quality. Like I would say, even high quality, not even ultra. And when I say decent, it's got to be expensive. It's better than mine.
Arcadia.
Who the what? No, what now?
Bet it ain't better than Skies of Arcadia for the Dreamcast.
Yo, funny. Hey, I know you ain't as Hey, but nah, the game was pretty cool though. So if you are a PC gamer and you have not tried it out yet, or you haven't, paid to play it, because I think before you had to actually pay in the Kickstarter to actually, and it had to be like a decent amount. I forgot how much it was, but probably like $60 or something. But you had to actually put into the Kickstarter to actually be able to play it.
Oh, they gonna do them like they did the Shenmue people?
Nah. I don't think they get them with the PayPal thing, but you do gotta pay like the Kickstarter to actually play. And the more money you put in the Kickstarter, obviously the better things you get. So like I said, there's people I know that came to my job, put thousands of dollars into that game. Like
what?
Yeah. There's a guy came to my job, he was looking for like a
that better be all you play.
It pretty much is. He said he wanted a flight stick and some other stuff with it, like a pretty expensive one he was looking for that will work with the game. And I was like, yeah, how much money you put in the game? He's like, man, I spent over like probably $2,000 or something like that. He had his own server. He got his own ship that people can board in. I think he said he had multiple ships because he said he buys them and sells them. And you can actually get ships and sell those ships for like
You're
real
making money off of that shit, right?
Yeah, you can actually.
I think I heard about that game, man. Yeah, people make some good money off of that shit, though, for real.
Yeah, so like it's a crazy game, man. My boy Guru be playing that sucker too. He was playing it while I was in there, and he was having a ball with it. He was like, yo, this game is just crazy, bro. So and like the graphics are just graphics unseen. Like they said that this game is only on the PC because this is the way they want it to look. They said consoles would not even be able to
can believe that.
touch this game at all. It'll probably blow them up. So like it's a good game. So like I said, if you got a pretty powerful PC,
guess who's getting ready to get a game at PC?
Oh, snap! You better join the master race. What? We kind of the master. We like Cinderella. We kind of better than the consoles, but we get treated like shit.
I gave you the specs on it already, so it can handle some shit. So
right. So if you got a nice PC, definitely try out that Star Citizen. I'm gonna try it out probably after I get off from work tomorrow. It'll probably blow my computer up because my processor's old. So yeah, it'll probably
maybe the last we hear from Tick for a while, people.
Yeah, it might be.
What happened? What happened to Tick? Star Citizen. What happened to Tick? Playing Star Citizen.
Oh my God! All right, let's wrap this up.
In closing, let's go and wrap this up. Like I said, man, it wasn't nothing too heavy. Just wanted to give y'all something, man, so y'all hear our voices, man. Give y'all a couple little things that was going on out here in this gaming community. Mr. Brutal Sim, since you're the guest, you get to go first. Give us your closing statements, huh?
And just appreciate y'all having me on here, man. You know, been waiting a minute, man, but you know, things kept coming up. So appreciate it. Much respect, much love. You don't know your boy Sim. Bless.
Lord have mercy. That was
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, gotta say that too. Lord have mercy. All right, Tick Bayless.
Thunderclapping, yo.
Nah, dog.
That's Jamaican. I'm sorry.
Don't do that. Don't never do that again. I'm gonna need you to never do that one again. What you got, man?
Hey, you know, I always thank the guests for showing up, man. I'm sorry we didn't have much topics to talk about this week, but it wasn't a lot out there. So we'll gladly have you on another episode.
Yeah, we're not gonna bore y'all to death for 2.5 hours talking about each other,
right?
Because of the lack of content. So yeah, I'm sorry,
but just glad we did another podcast. I had people in my stream talking about like, Tick, man, I can't. I need another podcast, man. I can't take it. I need to hit one more. So that person that was going nuts for the podcast, there you go. I hope you like it. Hit the like button, share, all that good stuff. We're trying to grow out here. You know, the more you share the video, either on T-Fly's channel or my channel, you know, the more we'll grow. And I think we're one of the best, you know, best podcasts out there. We're not the biggest. We don't have like the biggest numbers of viewers, but I think, you know, listening to other people's podcasts, you know, I think we're one of the best. You know, some people don't use music in theirs, you know, just saying. But you know, we put music in there. You know, we got the music in the background. We try to make it, you know, not as boring, so you don't just hear us talking through the mic the whole time. And you know, we put the gameplay in the background. You know, T-Fly might put pictures on there because, you know, he don't really have time to put all that stuff in there. But you know, I try to put gameplay in the background for you, so you got something to look at. You got something to listen to. So, so that's all I got.
All right.
Fuck carrots.
There you go. Merc, bless us with some fire, bruh.
Oh well, you know, I'm gonna take it easy this week. Let me see.
That's cool. I got something.
Appreciate you coming on, Brutal. And I'm glad, you know, that a lot of people are enjoying our podcast. You know, we invite anybody to come on, and I should be coming out with some videos pretty soon once Amazon bring me my snowball mic, since, you know, they sent me a defective snowball. But
it's fucked up.
How you feel about Amazon right now?
I've been watching, like, you know, since I'm a Xbox fan, you know, I've been watching like a lot of Xbox guys videos and stuff, and I've noticed that the Xbox community is like the worst community out there, because I've never seen a group of guys just go out there and just lie on videos to their subscribers. I mean, I'm just trying to figure out, do the subscribers of Xbox guys, do they just like being lied to? Like, I just don't get it.
I thought you was about to bring up that video I showed you, man. Your favorite dick puller, favorite dick puller. Yeah.
Hey man, why I feel like I know who that was, brother. His name start with an I. Was it like an IW name? Oh, okay.
Nah, I'll tell you. We'll tell you.
Cause that man be tripping too. Who called him? Oh, that dude be tripping too, bro. But go ahead, finish up. I want to hear this.
But like, the Xbox community is like one of the worst communities, and I think I should, you know, go on and appoint myself one of the best bots out there. So I'm gonna nominate myself to be the real Xbox fan of YouTube. So That's how I'm ending.
All right, we the Xbox delegation nominate Murphy as the headmaster in charge.
Thank you.
All right, speaking of worst communities, man, in this gaming shit, I want to address by far the worst community in gaming, and that's the 2K community. Yeah. All right, this goes out.
Wait. Worse than Call of Duty community?
Yeah, they're even worse. Call of Duty community, they just talk shit when they playing the game. 2K community do dumb shit while they playing the game, and then they make YouTube videos about dumb shit while they playing the game, and they do a lot of clickbait and shit that I don't particularly like.
Yeah.
If you one of these guys who got bullshit content, you can't enunciate your words, you can't say a word with more than 2 syllables in it, and you can't say a full sentence without cussing every other word. Stop making YouTube videos. If all your videos are about glitches and all this other stuff, and then you making videos crying about how you got banned because you making glitch videos, and they knocking your ass out the park for doing it, shut the fuck up, yo. Go find something else to do, man. Matter of fact, go play Frogger, man. Real life Frogger in a 6-lane highway, yo. Because you motherfuckers need to get splattered somewhere, yo. I hate you 2K niggas, man. Real shit. I hate you niggas with a passion, yo. Like real shit, son. I hate you motherfuckers, man. Word to the motherfucking bird, yo. And on that note, appreciate my man Brutal coming through, rocking with us. That's how we do it. Once again, it wasn't too much, man. But like I said, we rather give y'all an hour just talking about what's going on, and instead of 2.5 hours when only 30 minutes of it is about games, and the other hour and a half is about us insulting each other and calling each other faggots and shit like that.
And I love everybody.
And we all grown men, so maybe that's why. Not just as far as like on our birth certificates, but in our mental state as well. On that note, we're out of here. Gaming Underground episode 9 is in the books, bitches.
Spread the love. Spread the love. I love everybody.
Fuck Ubisoft.
Bless up.
Fuck
Okay.
you, play.
Okay, except for Ubisoft. Ubisoft, fuck you guys. And another round, kill yourself. Fatality yourself, another round. That's it.
All right, I'm done.
Call me the Xbox commissioner.
Yeah.